Another year has gone by and Leonardo DiCaprio still can't find any women over 25 to hang out with. We may have found our newest James Bond, and Snooki responds to some old drama with Pink. Welcome back to InformOverload. I'm your host Maddie, and let's get into it. Leonardo DiCaprio has been one of the most recognizable actors for decades. From the very beginning, DiCaprio has been quite the ladies' man. As Leo gets older, he has gained himself a reputation of hanging around and dating women who are about half his age. Last year, there was even a theory going around that DiCaprio wouldn't date anyone older than 25, exploding the internet when he split from Carilla Morone right around her 25th birthday after 4 years together. After his split from Morone, DiCaprio was spotted with model Gigi Hadid, but it turns out they just shared a lot of mutual friends. The latest update on DiCaprio's love life shows that the actor is still quite comfortable living the bachelor lifestyle. DiCaprio continues to be one of the most eligible bachelors in Hollywood, proving so after being photographed spending time on a luxury yacht accompanied by a few women. A shirtless Leo was spotted soaking up some post-holidays vitamin D in St. Bart's on Monday, chatting it up with some models before taking a nice dip and getting his tan on. It's unclear who all the women aboard DiCaprio's yacht are, but one we do know the name of is Madison Hedrick, who is DiCaprio's friend Joe Namath's fiance. Since the actor split from Morano in August, besides the rumors surrounding him and Hadid, he'd been reportedly spending more time with 23-year-old actress Victoria Lamis. Clearly, DiCaprio, who turned 48 in November, is in no way looking to settle down anytime soon. Maybe he's just searching for the right one, but considering he only dates models half his age, I find that a hard narrative to believe. As long as he's happy and the women he dates are happy, I guess that's all that matters. I do find it pretty icky that he only dates women under 25, but then again, what do we expect from a movie star like Leo? We've been boosting that man's ego for 30 years. Of course he's exclusively going to date young models. Let me hear all of your thoughts on Leonardo DiCaprio in the comments below. Moving on to our next story. Who is the new James Bond? The first Bond movie came out in 1962 with Sean Connery being the original Bond. The movies were so popular, Connery went on to play the iconic character until 1967, returning twice in 1971 and in 83. Since the original films with Connery as 007, there have been 6 other actors who have given the role of James Bond a whirl. From 1995 to 2002, Pierce Brosnan was Bond, followed by the most recent Daniel Craig. Last year, with the release of the most recent Bond movie, Craig said he was more than happy to be passing on the torch. So who is going to be the next James Bond? Yesterday, AV Club put out an article that reveals a potential candidate. The bare minimum criteria for a Bond actor is a 30-something British male. This really doesn't narrow down the choices for the next James Bond, which has been described as a reinvention by producer Barbara Broccoli. Of course, Bond fans have been placing their bets on who they think the next actor in the franchise will be, and a favorite in recent months is Aaron Taylor Johnson. He has been in plenty of hit films, most recently starring alongside Brad Pitt in Bullet Train. In November, The Sun reported that the British actor had impressed producers in a secret audition for the role. Now, Matthew Baloney of Pluck News writes that Taylor Johnson did in fact sit with Broccoli, who I mentioned earlier, and the meeting went well. Reportedly, the actor checks all the boxes along with the obvious British and male part. They also said he's a great actor and accomplished, but not particularly famous. They probably wouldn't want to be casting anybody who's known for another big character or just a household name like Brad Pitt or someone it would probably take away from the James Bond fantasy. That being said, Puck News noted that Taylor Johnson is about to re-enter the Marvel Universe as the lead in Kraven the Hunter, and he is set to star alongside Ryan Gosling in the Fall Guy film. So basically, if they like him as James Bond, they better hurry up and lock him down before he becomes too famous for the role. Not a bad spot to be in career-wise for Taylor Johnson. The news on Aaron comes just days after the Mail on Sunday claimed that Lucien Laviscant has caught Broccoli's eye as well, as he too checks all of the boxes. A source said, quote, "He is a super talented actor, is extremely handsome, and in the past 18 months has won lots of new fans since joining the cast of Emily in Paris. Bond bosses are already saying how you can see him in the 007 tuxedo, how dapper and fitting to the role he will look." Despite the recent spark in Laviscant's popularity since appearing on Emily in Paris, I don't think he's quite yet considered to be too famous for the role. However, the actor was cast as a member on the reality game show Big Brother back in 2011, which is apparently working against him. time. A source from the Daily Mail said, quote, Lucien appeared on the show at a time when his acting career was not as high profile as it is now, but he was very popular then and has a fan base now which stretches generations. When you look at his being on Big Brother that way, the show might not have been such a bad thing after all. Apparently, Broccoli is very taken with Laviscount as well, so to that I say may the best Bond win. Are you a fan of the James Bond movies? Let me hear all of your thoughts on who you think should be the next Bond actor in the comments below. And now on to our final story for today. Jersey Shore star Snooki just discovered that singer Pink came for her a year ago and she handled it like a champ. If you aren't aware, Nicole Pelosi, known better for her nickname Snooki, rose to fame on the MTV reality show Jersey Shore. Now you can catch Pelosi on a few projects, but mostly on the spin-off of Jersey Shore called Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Alicia Hart, known for her stage name of Pink, has been releasing hit songs since the early 2000s, including So What and Raise Your Glass. Rolling Stone has been in the news again for their questionable list of the 200 greatest singers of all time. People are particularly upset with Rolling Stone for excluding the iconic singer Celine Dion from the list. I talked about this in detail a couple of days ago, so if you missed that video, go back and check it out. Anyways, this Celine Dion thing has brought up memories of another recent Rolling Stone list controversy. Last year, Rolling Stone published a list of the greatest Grammy performances of all time, and Pink had a problem with it. The singer has never shied away from voicing her opinion, and in a lengthy Instagram comment responding to this list, she said, "Bahahaha, you guys have been irrelevant since 1990, thus insinuating that their opinion is outdated." She went on to say, "This is the magazine that used to feature people like John Lennon and Muddy Waters. Hunter S. Thompson wrote a political piece. They put Tina Turner on the cover. Clearly Pink was once a big fan of the publication and this list was her final straw." She continued in her comment writing, "They sold out and all credibility went to crap when style over substance and revenue over authenticity went into play." It was the end of her disappointed rant that she mentioned Pelosi, saying, "That's when Snooki became acceptable coverage. Give me an effing break. Do your homework." When Pink originally made the comment, I guess Snooki didn't notice because she only commented on it after people dug up Pink's previous comment about the magazine amid the 200 greatest singers list controversy. Pelosi reposted a photo that a Twitter user posted of Pink's comment with the caption, "Reminder that the Rolling Stone is trash." Pelosi added her own comment that said, "OMG, I never saw this. Pink came for me? The F LOL." Even her longtime bestie who she met on Jersey Shore, JWoww, responded saying, "Ugh, I love her so much too. Why did she have to throw you into this?" Pelosi didn't seem to be too hurt about the comment, joking with fans in the replies of her tweet. One user at Kiri4796 posted a video that has become a popular reaction meme of 50 Cent reacting to Floyd Mayweather dissing him, T.I. and Nelly, with 50 Cent confused saying, "Why the F did he say F me for?" Snooki responded to the fan with LOL, like, "Why me, girl?" Another fan at Guacmellers said, "I think you got caught in the crossfire of her attack on Rolling Stone. Like, I get her point, but she didn't have to call you out specifically. I guess the positive is that you're now the new face of acceptable coverage," to which Pelosi replied with, "LOL, I'm screaming." It seems like Snooki wasn't too hurt about her name being used in Pink's diss after all. I'm sure over the years people have said far worse things about Pelosi and the entire Jersey Shore cast in general. I don't think Pink has noticed or responded to Snooki discovering the tweet, but I'm sure that Pink has no hard feelings towards the reality star. Let me hear all of your thoughts on the Rolling Stones drama and the way Pelosi handled this diss in the comments below. I'm going to be going into 2023 with the same unbothered energy as Snooki. Well, that's all of our news for today. I've been your host, Maddie. Thank you for watching IO, and I will catch you later.